welcome to another solo overnight in the woods. But this is no ordinary solo overnight in the woods. Nope, we have no tent, no sleeping bag. This is somewhat of an experiment. It's just me, myself, you guys, and the contents of this bag. We have a water bottle, a light, a roll of duct tape, gas and stove for that quick burn, that quick coffee, Stanley cook set, our shovel, a ground sheet from our individual protection kit, Ridge Monkey Connect compact sandwich toaster, an emergency bivvy, some cordage, our Victorinox Huntsman, Sawyer Mini water filter, our fire kit, and a bunch of space blankets. So no sleeping bag, no roll mat, no tent. This is purely a test of heat containment. Of course, as mentioned, we do have our emergency bivvy bag for what it's worth. If it doesn't go to plan tonight, I'm sure we'll be glad we have this. So our shelter is going to consist of 6 space blankets today. We're going to have to build a frame to hold our space blanket roof, walls, floor, and reflector. So by my estimation, we're going to need a total of 8 sticks. So let's get to work. So this is exactly what we're looking for. Some good old-fashioned bamboo. Strong stuff, long stuff. This will be perfect. So what I want to do is lay this lengthways, and by doing this, we can find out where we need our next pole. So what we want to do now is find out how high we want our space blanket cabin to be. So now we're just going to cut these down to size, give us a bit of an overhang, but not too much. Not enough that it's going to poke our eyes out. So naturally, these space blankets don't consist of any eyelets, they're simply designed to wrap around you. So to tie them off, all we need is a pebble or even a bunch of leaves. rolled up into a ball. We'll place it into the corner, wrap the foil around it, and then tie it off. So by using this method, we can configure these sheets however we like and attach them to wherever we like. So now we're going to need to make some pegs. I'm just going to cut this bamboo at an angle. It's not too bad because the ground's soft anyway. I'm going to make another cut where we can tie it off to. Somewhere to tie it off. Stick our peg in the ground. And we just stick it in a cut. Tie it off. Just like that. So right now we're working on our bed area, a place we're going to want insulation from the cold, damp ground. And I'm just applying a simple bed of leaves on where we intend to sleep. Obviously we want more leaves than we think we're going to need, but when we lay down on it, those leaves will be compressed. So now we take our duct tape and seal it up. So we're going to place our fire right underneath this roof, but calm down. In an effort to minimize melting our roof or walls, we're going to dig ourselves a fire pit and to keep those flames low as possible. But we only want that heat to rise up, bounce against our roof and circulate around our shelter. That's the ideology. Shelter construction is complete, firewood collection is complete, or not really, that's never complete. Let's see how much heat this little space blanket cabin can generate and contain. So we've got our hole dug, we've got our fuel organised, we've got our fire pit lined with sticks to prevent that moisture from seeping in from the cold, damp ground. And we've got our cotton wool balls in Vaseline to get this fire started. So let's push the turbo button. So last week I was talking about upping our cooking game here on the channel, and I'm hoping this is where it begins. Ridge Monkey Connect Compact Sandwich Toaster. Now even I can't go wrong with that, surely. But we're going to be patient with our fire. We're going to get a nice bed of coals going, and then we'll get our cook on. And hopefully, for the first time in maybe since the channel begun, I can finally offer something actually appetizing. Don't hold me to that though. So according to Ridge Monkey, there's no oil or butter required for this operation, so it's simple. We're gonna put our bread in, add our cheese, go big. Put our other slice on. Close her up. And we're just going to prop our Ridge Monkey onto our sticks. And every so often we give that a turn. Not quite. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, that's a win. This may be my new favorite meal out here. Cheese on toast. Come on. Who doesn't love cheese on toast? And camping? So I think I'll bring a little butter next time. So this here bed isn't too dissimilar from our last wild camp at the top of the bivvy. I forgot to mention it at the time, but the reason being, my roll mat failed. So I was up every couple of hours breathing life into it, but it just couldn't hold out. Self-inflating roll mats seem to have become the bane of my existence. At least I don't have to keep inflating this bed. As for warmth, it's definitely a few degrees warmer in here than it is out there. There's a noticeable difference. When you climb into here, it is warmer. But is it amazingly warmer? No. I'm sure I'm going to have to keep that fire stocked up. But we'll see. I'll give you guys the result in the morning. I'm going to bed down now, so yeah. I'll see you guys in the morning. We had some rain last night and they never told me about that. So apart from being potentially a couple of degrees warmer, it really wasn't a sauna inside the space blanket cabin. What we needed to do was lower the reflector towards the door and really push that heat in, but it wasn't a possibility. We would have just melted the reflector. So I was out by the fire for most of the night. And as I stared into the flames, I had a light bulb moment, an epiphany. So, until next time. They're waterproof.